And this is the way I would want Toyotas to look in the Indian market, and this one is better than before because of the addition of features and a few color elements are changed here and there. Get behind the wheel of the Camry with more power available, with a better steering suspension combination from driver's perspective. You're gonna love it, and all this without missing out on the essential elements that the Camry is known for. Of course, you also have these modes over here: the Eco, Normal and the Sport, and the EV only mode as well. If the battery has enough juice, you can activate the EV only mode. Nowadays, some people seek a quick summary or a quick review without having to watch the entire video, and that is sometimes the case with the car industry as well. This with me is the all-new Toyota Camry for the Indian market. In case you want to know the quick summary, well, it looks better than ever before. It's got more features, it's more safer, it's more efficient, it's more rewarding to drive, it's got more power, and even the value for money question is better than before. That is my quick summary on the Camry. But if you're in the market for a car in the same price band, or you're a car enthusiast, or you want to know my detailed verdict, stick around for the full video. Now, although my team member Shipranshu has shown you the car extensively from the launch video, I'll touch upon the exterior design for a quick few seconds. It is based on the earlier Camry, and the wheelbase is same, the platform is same, but the length has gone up slightly because of the change in the front and the rear bumper. And look at this, no resemblance to the earlier iteration. This is the way I would want Toyotas to look in the Indian market. Welfare is a thing altogether different, but if you leave the welfare aside, this is the best looking Toyota in India. Sharp creases here and there, and this is sort of sexiness in the segment as well. New lights, new DRLs, new grille, new lower part, and likewise you have new alloy wheels on the side and a new rear as well. No connected DRLs at the back or front, thankfully, but yes, the Camry now looks sophisticated with a sexy angle. Camry's interiors have always been about the plushness factor, the comfort factor, and the space on offer, and this one is better than before because of the addition of features and a few color elements are changed here and there. A bigger screen on the inside with your wireless connectivity for the Android Auto and CarPlay, and of course wireless charger comes in on this part. My phone just rang. Different display this time with a lot of information on offer. You have a surround view camera coming in, level 2 ADAS and telematics from Toyota, so a lot of extra features, and the price is justified. This increment just makes it more valuable for money. Color change has been seen on the inside, for example this area and the seats, and all this upper part is soft touch material. This part, so it makes that your money has been spent in a very nice manner. Even the audio system has been upgraded. It's from JBL, so it sounds better than before. And in terms of your seat comfort and the space on offer, I stand 6 feet tall. Getting into a comfortable posture is very easy. Of course, I have the HUD right over here, the head-up display, the surround view camera for tight situations, and the steering effort is pretty less. Sunroof is not huge like the rear part. That helps for the headroom for the rear passengers, but this part of course opens up. So overall experience on this part from a driver's perspective is nice, and I'm very happy to see proper physical buttons coming in here for the AC operation. This part is nice. The design of the horizontal lines comes and flows into the display right over here, and ample amount of space, 2 cup holders and more space to keep more phones right over here. Even this part is usable. It's deep, it's long, it's wide, so a lot of stuff can go here. For example, our GoPros and our walkies and everything is right over here, parked in a safe manner. Charging options are a lot. A 12 volt right over here and 3 C types on the area in front of the wireless charging. So overall experience is definitely nice, but this car's experience lies in the second row. Let's go there. I don't remember the last time I saw such soft and plush floor mats in any of the cars in recent times. A very good place to rest your feet after a long day at work. Now, getting into the Camry is not an easy job. So if you're coming from a smaller SUV, like a mid-size SUV, to this one, remember this thing. So for the elderly in the family, getting in and out will not be an easy task. You get manual sunblinds over here and a lot of party tricks. For example, from this panel right over here, you can control a lot of things. I can control the recline function for my seat like this. for both the seats, and this sunshade you see over here, even that can be taken down or up by touching this button right over here, plus the volume, a track, and for the AC temperature, everything comes on this panel over here. This thing opens up to reveal place to put your small bottle, and you also can access the boot directly from this part. So yeah, these are the practical add-ons. We had 3 C types ahead, you have 2 more over here, so 5 C types and a 12-volt charging outlet, and AC vents on this part, manual sunbed I've told you, ample headroom. So overall things are nice, comfortable, spacious. The issue lies in how to get into the car for your parents, so that could be a troublesome factor. And this car has the boss mode, so with these switches I can control this seat to get into a proper comfortable position to rest after a long day at work. Ample space in this case. Now essentially it's the same motor as before, but the tuning has been revised and a few more changes here and there. The overall power of the engine and the motor has gone up than before, but the torque is the same. With the motor, the battery of the motor has seen a huge revision. It's lithium ion now, and because of that change and the engine changes as well, the overall efficiency has gone up to over 25 kmpl, of course under standard test conditions. However, in real world driving, a mix of city and highway, you can expect 16 to 18 kmpl, which is a good 50% more than what, for example, the A4 Patrol or the 3 Series Patrol would offer you. So for those who have a lot of running to do, a hybrid is a definite good change and a good welcome thing. Real world analysis, let's go for a drive. And now the driving part of the new Camry. In case you like to get behind the wheel once in a while or on weekends, you're gonna appreciate changes in the new Camry. There has been a slight change in the way the car behaves, suspension point of view and the steering point of view. It is more direct than before. So get behind the wheel of the Camry with more power available, with a better steering suspension combination from driver's perspective. You're gonna love it, and all this without missing out on the essential elements that the Camry is known for. Comfort. We have come from Bangalore towards this place on the outskirts, and I've driven the car in a variety of situations, traffic, flowing traffic, curvy roads, highways, potholes, bad roads, and it has responded very well. Been in the car mainly alone, so if you have more people in the car, the ride will become even better. Steering requires very less effort, so everything is geared towards comfort and yet to have slightly better driving manners. So the overall driving appeal, the joy of driving has improved in the Camry, but of course the rear seat is where most people will be seated. In terms of your output coming into the picture, I've told you it's more power on offer. Torque remains the same, and flat out it is a quick car. It's not a light car by any means, but even then the overall performance of the Camry is definitely something that will be rewarding. It might not be a driver's car like the 3 Series, but again the audience is different. The purpose of the Camry is extremely different. I want to touch upon the fact of hybrids. Toyota is promoting them in a big way. We see that in the Hyrider, in the Hi-Cross and in the Camry. In fact, the Camry is almost as efficient, 90% as efficient as the smaller Hyrider, and that's saying a lot. If you're cruising at highway speeds of 80-90, you'll see 20 plus on the speedometer. Inside city limits, using the regen and the battery and the motor coming into the picture, with the EV mode coming in, you will see 16-18 very easily. In fact, with the display on the left side which keeps telling you the EV driving ratio, so it sort of pesters you to change your driving behavior to ensure that the EV mode remains on for a longer duration. Of course, you also have these modes over here, the Eco, Normal and the Sport, and the EV only mode as well. If the battery has enough juice, you can activate the EV only mode. There is the hold function as well. There is no physical handbrake lever but a electronic park brake, so these functions remain and gives this area a very clutter free experience. Visibility, I stand 6 feet tall, the outside mirrors are large, this window sill is quite low, you can see right now, so that just improves the visibility, especially when you are in traffic. You don't feel hammered in some sedans. This area and this area makes you feel sort of claustrophobic. That is not the case. The only slight issue is that if you're coming in from an SUV, getting into the car and out is a task as compared to an SUV. But I want to just mention to you about this. If you're investing into this car, coming from an SUV, a sedan sometimes has its low points, which is in the case of the Camry as well.
tires, these are from Bistones, and only one supplier, Toyota, tells me. And overall, it's peaceful on the inside. When the engine wakes up, it becomes vocal, but in a nice manner. This is the same iteration, 2.5 liter as before. Yeah, 2.5 liters still offering you such kind of magical fuel economy figures. Around bends and curves, responds really very well. The roll is limited. You can sort of play around. We took a few shots for you guys, and it sort of seems to have multiple personalities. It will pamper you in luxury with the best of efficiency when you're at the back. But if you get on this seat, you want to go to a hill station by yourself, driving by yourself, this car will put a smile on your face, and that is very, very important. One more bad patch coming in, and in spite of the side profile not being very generous, the ride quality remains nice. Both vertical and horizontal movements, they are well covered, and no suspension thud or unwanted noise on the inside. So that just ups the quotient of being peaceful. And I'm in EV mode right now with ample battery. It's a very calm place to be. Bad roads, and look at this. If I keep quiet, only my stuff moving around over here, everything else is peaceful. You also have paddle shifters for manually getting the gear to change. Of course, it's an eCVT, but you can take some further control by using the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. One tight ride, but good visibility on the inside, and the ground clearance has gone down very marginally. That's down to the fact about the change in the style of the tailpipe, but otherwise we were at one point of time 3 in the car, and just going sideways on the speed breakers helped a lot. No touching of the underbelly.
And time for my verdict on the new Toyota Camry. I know what you are thinking. For the same price or even less, you could get yourself the Audi A4, but the purpose of the Camry has always been different. It will offer you far more comfort levels, more space, more creature comforts, and of course the hybrid efficiency in place. My friend back home in Delhi, his own Camry has done over 2 lakh kilometers, and that's the kind of usage I'm talking about. So if you seek a premium luxury sedan and you have a lot of usage, you want the perfect chauffeur-driven experience or an engaging driving experience at this small incremental over the previous Camry, this one definitely makes all the sense. Anything I've left out about the Camry you want to know, ask me in the comment section below. And if you're still watching this video till now, a big thank you from all of us at 91 Wheels.